Real Madrid came back from a goal behind to beat RCD Mallorca 4-1. Barcelona themselves scoring 4 goals to get all 3 points. Robert Lewandowski integral once again. Bayern Munich drew their 3rd consecutive game. Julius Nagelsmann under the pressure. It ended in a 2-2 draw. Welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi. And you notice that there were no English Premier League game over the weekend. The Queen's demise calling for all weekend game to be called off as a sign of respect to her and her memory. Today we're going to talk about the performances of Ghanaian players abroad, and a plethora of Ghanaians who played outside England were in action. Joseph Panstil found the back of the net. Unfortunately, he went off injured for his club side Genk. We're also going to talk about Kamaldeen, Sulemana and Kudus Mohammed, who are enjoying life right now for their clubs. Kamaldeen, after the 2 assists in midweek in the Europa League, followed it up with a goal over the weekend here for Rennes in their emphatic win. Kudus Mohammed with a brace. It was a great weekend for these 2 youngsters who will be probably the future of the Ghana Black Stars. Without much ado, let's get right into it and start off from Spain. Real Madrid took on RCD Mallorca. Baba Idrisu made a return from injury as his side were thrashed 4-1. He came on in the 53rd minute of this encounter. Elche took on Athletic Club. Nico Williams found the back of the net. A really sumptuous goal with his footwork. Left foot this time. This guy is ambidextrous as well. Nico, hopefully he decides to play for Ghana in the future. At the moment, he is not going to play for the Black Stars at the World Cup. Anything is possible though. Iñaki was also in action. He played the full length of this game. Nico scored the 3rd goal for Athletic Club as they won their game versus Elche 4-1. Atletico Madrid took on Celta Vigo, and Joseph Edu played 90 minutes of this encounter. His Celta Vigo side were thrashed by Atletico Madrid 4-1. In France, Rennes took on AJ Auxerre, and Gideon Mensah was in action for Auxerre as Rennes thrashed them 5-0. He played 90 minutes. Kamaldeen Sulemana scored in the 3rd minute, opening the scoring. He played 45 minutes and was replaced in the second half. Being eased nicely into action, Kamaldeen Sulemana's goal was a cutout and inside the back of the net and the ball went. It was great to see Kamaldeen Sulemana getting back on the score sheet. This guy is good and I'm happy to see him getting back on his feet in terms of fitness. Strasbourg took on Clermont Foot and it was a 0-0 draw. Both teams drawing blank. Alexander Djiku played 90 minutes of this encounter. Ali Duseidou as well, playing 90 minutes of the encounter. In Belgium, we go to next, and Royal St. Gilles took on Genk. It was a 2-1 victory for Genk. Joseph Panstil opened the scoring in the 15th minute. He, however, came off injured in the 37th minute. Unfortunate news there for Joseph Panstil. Hopefully, he is not a long-term injury and he can probably earn a late call-up into the Ghana Black Stars. In my next game, Sereng took on Club Brugge. Dennis Odoi played 90 minutes. Kamal Soa came on in the 86th minute. Ostende took on Cas Upen. Abdul Manaf Nuruddin was an unused substitute as his side lost 1-0 here. In Italy, Napoli took on Spezia. Emmanuel Jesse, captain of the side, played 90 minutes as Napoli beat them 1-0. Atalanta took on Cremonese, and it was Afenajan who came on in the 68th minute, drawing 1-1 here. His team sharing the spoils with Atalanta. And now, Bologna took on Fiorentina, and Alfred Duncan was not part of this team due to an injury. His Fiorentina side losing 2-1 to Bologna. In Germany, Freiburg took on Mönchengladbach. It was a 0-0 draw. Both teams are in the spoils. Daniel Kovitre making his start, first official 11. He was part of it. Kovitre played 68 minutes before he was substituted. Kaiserslautern took on Darmstadt 98. Patrick Pfeiffer played 90 minutes. Braden Menu played 90 minutes as well in this 3-all thriller. Hertha Berlin took on Bayer Leverkusen, and Kevin Prince Boateng was an unused substitute. Hudson Odoi played 76 minutes of this 2-2 draw. Schalke 04 took on Bochum. A 3-1 victory for Schalke. Bochum losing. Christopher Entry, GHANAIAN use substitute. Hosting Kiel, they took on Hamburg ISB. Kwesi Ochrecht was in this match. He came on in the 72nd minute. His side lost, however, a 3-2 to Hamburger SV. In the Netherlands, Ajax took on Heerenveen. Kudus Mohammed with a brace, following up his midweek Champions League Man of the Match performance with another weekend Man of the Match performance for Ajax here with a brace. He got his first start of the league season, and it was great to see him in action. In Portugal, Sporting CP beat Portimonense 4-0. Abdul Fattah Issahaku not use substitutes. In the United States, Charlotte FC took on New York City. A 1-0 victory for Charlotte. A clean sheet for Harrison Affle, who played in the 90 minutes. And FC Montreal took on Columbus Crew. A 2-2 draw. Jonathan Mensah with a goal in the 66th minute. He opened the scoring. He played 90 minutes, helping his side to a draw here. And in the Swiss League, St. Gallen lost 2-1 to Sion. Lawrence Atizigi was in post for them throughout the 90 minutes, returning from his suspension. Atizigi over there. So that is it there, looking at the performances of Ghanaian players abroad. The Ghana Premier League kicked off in earnest over the weekend as well. Kumasi Asante Kotoko unfortunately were not in action. They are preparing for their CAF Champions League preliminary stages game they have. They've been training for a while now. The game was supposed to be played on Friday, but it was postponed to tomorrow, 4 p.m. GMT. You see Kumasi Asante Kotoko in action. But Accra Folk got off to the worst possible start in the Ghana Premier League. It was not the brightest of starts for them. So many few goals, few and far between over the weekend. Olympics kicked things off on Saturday with a 1-0 win. Accra Folk unfortunately losing to Aduana Stars, and there was not a lot of goals to cheer about in the opening weekend of the Ghana Premier League here. But let me know your standout performer of the weekend. Mine were the duo of Kudus Mohammed and Kamaldeen. Joseph Panstil making sort of a statement on why he should not have been left out of the Ghana team for the Brazil friendly. Will Otuado give him a late caller considering the injuries you might be facing? Well, we'll look at what Otuado decides when the game is played in a couple of weeks' time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.